Hello to all my amazing viewers and subscribers. I'm so excited to be here with you today. I just wanted to give you a quick reminder that from the week of June 19th through the 24th, I will not be conducting any private readings as I will be on vacation. And I will be answering emails, but please be patient as, I need my time to detox and enjoy myself as well. Also, some of you may have seen in my previous PSA video that I was not going to be around for the channel or private readings from like the beginning of July to the middle of August. That has since changed due to some choices I've made in my life and, listening to spirit and having faith. I'm going to be, around to help you guys. Yeah, Gemini season's all about making decisions and having a lot of choices. And I think you guys have seen that in the general readings. There's been a lot of choices that we all have been able to make, and a lot of them are great to choose from. But some limit our freedoms more than others. So I had to make that decision for myself as well. So I will be around, okay? So that means that Cancer season and Leo season get their readings, and that's very exciting. Again, guys, if you have any questions about my services, please email me before you book if you're confused. As well as if you want to add astrology to your soul reading, okay? Do not hit the book button because that pays for $40 instead of the $45. Like it says in the instructions, please contact me directly and I will send you a PayPal link for the appropriate amount. Thank you again to all of my clients and all of you guys for viewing. Like, this happened to seemingly happen overnight, and it's been extremely humbling to be able to deliver these messages to you guys and get the feedback that I've been getting. Like, it's an honor. I need you to know that I do this because this is just my truth. I do it because it's my truth. And the fact that in turn, it's so openly accepted, and then, I get to support my life and support the way that I deliver my truth, through this is just magnificent. So thank you all for being here. And now it's time for your reading. I just heard think. Like, almost like someone is prompting you on a, like with a question. Like, it's like someone asked you a question and you're like sitting there like, and they're like, think. Like, therefore, usually when someone responds that way, it's because they think that you know the answer, or rather you do know the answer. This is the card that fell out when I was about to say that. So yeah. I don't know why you're so in your head about this opportunity to advance love in your life. I can't remember what I said to Sagittarius last month, but waking up to your feelings. This is a similar vibe still. Now it's like, now you woke up to them. Literally, oh my God, home dude's like literally sitting up in bed. Hilarious. Oh my God. Spirit guides, y'all are too funny. Anyways, okay, you woke up to your feelings and you're still mad, Sag. For real. I feel like for some of you, that might be a conversation that you're having with the person that you're talking to or dating or your partner. Like, they're asking you something and you know the answer, but you're just like so inundated by the idea of love, or by the idea of taking your relationship to the next level, or by the idea of dating again or whatever. They're just like prodding you and you're like, no, and you're shutting down. I don't think you have to. I think that you're anxious. I'm not sure why you're anxious. I know to an extent, Sagittarius is up there on fear of commitment. So listen, you're only hurting yourself sitting in this state, okay? If you allow it all to take over your brain and not allow you to see clearly, like, of course you're going to want to bust out. Because I'm feeling like a little bit, it's like people are trying to get you to admit something emotionally, right? And you aren't saying anything, and you're literally standing there like this guy holding your head, just like, oh, is this ever gonna stop? Like, and then you're gonna use their nagging or their questions or whatever as an excuse to leave. Some of you, but that's not fair. Because if you haven't answered the question, you can't say like, oh, it's just too much pressure, I can't do it. Like, be mindful. Other people have feelings too. Yeah, that's karmic. That's a karmic cycle. Come on, we're grown. We're grown. Answer people. Don't be afraid to hurt people's feelings. Like, you know what it is, Sagittarius, and you just don't want to say it. Yeah, some of you are trying to go numb. Whether like you're trying to go numb emotionally, or you're trying to go numb through using things, potentially because of the pressure to provide for a family, or to be this like provider figure for like literally your entire family. Like maybe your mom is ill or is older, or things like that. Okay. I'm feeling like you're feeling this emperor pressure. I think Sagittarius, you're feeling like you need to be the emperor and support all these people. And that seems very daunting. Or the idea of like getting married seems daunting. Like that level of pressure, needing to take the throne, needing to take your rightful place in society or whatever. There's just this feeling here of, I don't know. It's interesting. That song, Blinded by the Light, just started playing in my head. So I think the truth is coming out, Sagittarius. I'm definitely not trying to say that you've been like lying or doing anything you weren't supposed to be doing, but I just think in general, like if there's questions that you didn't want to answer, or there was things that you were ignoring or whatever, all of it's coming out. It's all coming out into the light. And I think to an extent that's going to be blinding to you because you've been living in the dark a little bit in some regard. And that Nine of Swords that came up in the beginning, the whole background of that card was black. Okay. And that definitely was your energy. So that's saying the same thing. All right, Sag. This is interesting. Honestly, Sagittarius, you're a mutable energy like I am. I'm double Virgo. But you are, you are square to me. And I find it very easy to read Gemini and Pisces, but I think Sagittarius is the hardest energy to read, and I think it's because it's so different than Virgo. You guys are impulsive and selfish in a different kind of way than Leo, or a different kind of way than Gemini. And I think the difference with Sagittarius is anything that you believe, no matter how little physical factual evidence like someone like me could drill up, or how little, you still stand by your convictions, and you use your beliefs or your search for beliefs to back up all the decisions that you make. So Saturn has been in your sign for the last 2.5 years, and it's going to be there till the fall. Then it's done. I'm really feeling like overall, Saturn is now pounding at your door. To really, like I was talking about in the beginning, take responsibility for your role in relationships, no matter what side of the coin you're on with that. Lack of relationships, why you've been single, or why you've only been in friends with benefit situations, or why you're running from this kind of relationship, why you're running from that kind of relationship, or what kind of commitment you're in, or how your marriage, all that stuff. Because Saturn requires us to get real. Get real, okay? We can't always have a good time. Like Saturn is very sobering. And we can't always just be free, because not that we don't deserve to be free, and love can be freeing. However, if we want to share emotions with somebody, or we want to share our body with somebody, or we want to share time with somebody, that requires a certain level of respect for the other person. And we have to take responsibility for our potential tendencies to be flighty. And this is a mutable sign saying this. Okay, mutable signs can be flighty. But I think Sagittarius, different than the other mutable signs, comes on a lot hotter and then goes a lot colder than the rest of the mutables. And you're so fun. It's like strange. But anyways, that's kind of unrelated to the, well, it's not unrelated to the reading because that's what I channeled. But anyways, overall energy, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And the Temperance card and the Queen of Swords. Overall, Sagittarius, I mean, first of all, the Temperance card is you. But I think that you're embodying the Queen of Swords energy in where this is the reality check. I think that you're realizing what you did and didn't know, right? Things getting revealed to you. I definitely think there's a cross from Scorpio too, because not only is the Death card here, but Scorpio had the energy of tiptoeing around, finding out some information. And you guys are, like I said, everything's coming out into the light and you being blinded by it. I think overall, you're either getting a truth delivered to you or you are finally seeing things for what they really are. There's just this level of like having to be honest with yourself, Sag, about whatever has been going on. Because even though this is getting to know each other, even if you are getting to know another person or like finding out something about another person, it's coming, I'm feeling, primarily from you assessing like what's been going on inside your head that you've been ignoring. That you were ignoring, Two of Swords. In the past, we have giving your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, Six of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So obviously in the past you were trying to rekindle something. I mean, Six of Cups is people coming back card. Potentially a earth sign. But more so, I'm feeling like, remember that message I had in the beginning about with Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor saying like needing to care for the family or focusing on bringing in the money? Somehow those messages are related because I'm feeling like this is saying like you gave your relationship a chance for financial stability. Or like, so either because you are the caretaker or primarily the financial provider for your children, so you don't want to leave your wife or you don't want to leave your husband because you are the money, or you were staying in the relationship so you could keep your money, or because you needed it suited your financial situation better. There's some level here of like you wanting to give your relationship a chance because not only is it comfortable, but it allows you to be financially secure and just have a stable home life. But there's a level here of just kind of nestling into what is familiar. And when we nestle into what's familiar, we can get so comfortable that we don't realize that like we're not doing ourselves a service. You know what I mean? We're actually doing ourselves a disservice. So that's a message there as well. In the present, we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And that's why I definitely think that overall, the motivation that you've had for staying in a relationship or getting out of a relationship or not being in a relationship at all is related to your financial situation. Either you are trying to build up the wealth and comfort so that you can provide for a family, or you can be secure, or you're staying because that's what's more secure. There's a theme there because now in the present, you're worried about your money. And that's all that you're focused on. And underneath that, we have the Empress and the Death card. For some of you, maybe your mother or you're the mother of children, you left your husband, something like that. Because I don't think this is an actual death. I don't usually see the death card as an actual death. But the way you have been providing for your family, whether through being a mom, a stay-at-home dad, or caring for your children, or what you do for a living, right? What you create and how you bring abundance into your home has taken a change. So if you, let's say you were trying to stay in a relationship because your other partner provided stability, this would be like them leaving you. And now you're a single mom. And maybe potentially you were a stay-at-home mom before. And you have to go get a job. That's one example. I'm sorry for being so quiet. I'm really just trying to sit with the energy of this Sagittarius, because I think a lot of you, there's a lot of different messages coming through, rather. But overall, I think that you guys are overwhelmed a little bit emotionally because of what's going on in your life otherwise. Like somehow everything like basically like the rest of your life is weighing on your emotional life or lack thereof. And like unrequited love is in the future, right? But I feel like every single Sagittarius is different in the sense that like some of them are going to be the unrequited love. They are going to, not reciprocate back to somebody and refuse to invest emotionally. And we have the Sun card here, right? Blinded by the light. The sun will come out. It's here. But some of you are also going to find out that this other person didn't love you and left, and or you're going to leave because of what you find out. There's like so many scenarios here. And I want to give you this like long in-depth reading, but overall I'm just feeling like, one, you're fed up. Two, anything that you have not known or you've kept from yourself is coming out, period. You're getting to know what's been going on with yourself, with other people, who you've been involved with, okay? There's so much clarity in upheaval, and I'm feeling like the things that, like not even upheaval, let me not say that. A lot of emotional removal. Especially for those of you that are mothers. There's definitely a strong theme here of children. Of you getting right for your kids. Or because of your kids. Children definitely are a motivator here for a lot of the things that are happening. But overall, though, because of what's going on outside of your love life, whatever scenario I think you have going on, even if it was going to be for you later, I don't see any type of deception here, somebody cheating or anything like that. I just think overall you're going to realize like it's not for you, the scenario, somehow. Or they're going to let you know it's not for you. It's not working out. But either way, anything that has been giving you anxiety, Sagittarius, is coming out into the open to be handled. And you will move on from that. You will move on from potentially this water sign. Like I said, didn't I say Scorpio before? Oh yeah, that might be for Sagittarius men. Especially if you had children with her. Move on. I feel very somber right now. I'm going to cut this video because I have no idea why your energy is hitting me in such a... it's not sad. It's just like heavy and a little regretful. Don't beat yourself up, Sagittarius, okay? We all have a time where we have to take care of our money or take care of ourselves or take care of our kids and not prioritize dating. Just make sure that you're being honest with yourself and you're allowing yourself patience and you're allowing yourself to see things clearly, because everyone deserves to be clear when they're making decisions. Okay? I hope you have a great month, and I will see you soon for next month's readings. Peace.